tube? I don't know anymore. I'm back for another update. This will probably be my end of August wrap up. Able to fit in another video before August ends. So welcome to my channel. My name is Jenna. This is where I talk about all of my crafty adventures, mainly cross stitch and knitting, but today we're getting some quilting, and sometimes I do talk about plants. So if you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. I hope everyone had a good August so far, and that everyone's staying cool and enjoying the summer in the way that they like to enjoy summer. Life update for me really quick. Oh, and today is also August 25th. So yeah, basically end of August. So hopefully I'll get this uploaded sometime tomorrow and it'll be out. Sorry. Life update, going back to work soon. Really trying not to stress about it too much, but it is what it is. For those of you who don't know, I'm a kindergarten special needs teacher, and I'm pretty burnt out in the past few years, and I can't even believe I'm saying this, like, I guess publicly, but I am honestly soon thinking about a career change, not in the next few years for sure, but maybe down the line when I have hit my absolute limit. I feel like I've hit a limit, and it's just been really hard to be excited for the upcoming school years lately. So trying to stay positive, but it's been tough. I know my hair looks horrible. It's a wash day tomorrow, so I'm just trying to hold on for dear life. Because it's a wash day tomorrow, another life update is that I currently do not have a bathroom in my apartment. It just started getting fully gutted and renovated today, and nothing makes you appreciate a toilet more than when yours is taken away and things like that. And we have access to like a toilet in this really sketchy part of my apartment building, and I've been showering at my mom's house, and our upstairs neighbor is really sweet, has said we can use her shower as well, but you know, that just feels kind of weird for me. So my boyfriend tried it out today while I stayed and chatted with my neighbor. But yeah, there's dust everywhere, and then after the bathroom, which might take like 2 or 3 weeks, they're supposed to be doing some electrical work for us as well, which thank God we'll finally have more than one set of outlets in each room. So my building was built in 1920s, mainly gas lines. I'm in New York City, if you don't know, by the way, so it's really common here. And each room only has two outlets. So imagine, in this day and age where every little thing needs to be charged, my room that has the most outlets is my kitchen that has 4, because it had to be brought up to code many years ago to install a circuit box, and that was the only thing that got me an extra 2 outlets in that room. I have an entire bedroom with no outlets. So, you know, we are very safe. We have done this for many years. My mom has lived in my apartment for 30 years, and I'm here living by myself for about 5 now. And, you know, extension cords, being very careful and mindful about what you run, what you plug in. And thank goodness we haven't had any issues, but yeah, hopefully it'll get better soon. But they have to break the walls to do electrical work, and in the past my building hasn't done stuff the right way. So okay, enough about that. We'll get on to crafts. Oh, it just has been a really crazy summer. Oh, I could update on my mom a little bit. Thank you for everyone that's been praying. We super appreciate it. If you keep praying for us, that would be fantastic. She's hanging in there. Hopefully she has one more round of the most harsh treatment to go, and then hopefully we are really hoping it will get a lot easier for the next 3 months of treatment. Today I visited her and helped her tidy up a little bit. You know, my mom is not feeling well when her sink, like, you know, even has dishes in it. Like, my mom is not an untidy kitchen person, and so when her kitchen looks like that, you know, she's really struggling with something. So I tidied up, spent some time with her, took a shower because I had no shower in my building after I hit the gym. And yeah, so thank you for everybody. She's really trying her best to keep her spirits up. And we did go on vacation last week to New Hampshire, which was beautiful. I might try to insert some images at the end. I meant to take video and then I forgot. And I hope she had a good time. I think she did. You know, eating is really hard. Stuff doesn't taste the same for her right now. Yeah, it's just been really, really hard. I'm trying to preserve as much of her privacy and stuff as I can right now. But thank you to everyone that has her in their thoughts and who checks in with her. It's really, really sweet. She did finish another project while we were on vacation, which I have to post to my Instagram for her. Okay, but look at that. 5 minutes gone already and I just rambled about myself and yeah. Okay, so I think I'll start with a finish actually. So usually when I travel, I like to take a little sock with me, even if I'm going to like an appointment or long train ride or something like that. Socks are really easy for me to bring. So I finally finished my little travel sock, as I call it. And these were, the pattern is Petty Harbor by Raina Curtis. You can find it on Ravelry. These are them here. And I did mine in Knit Picks Felici in the colorway Carrot Cake. It's self stripes. I have my camera, my other side of my phone today, so it's really throwing me off. And here I am. I think last time I showed it, I had only just gotten to a heel, maybe, but ta-da! All done! Yay! They're not exactly identical, just because I would have had to waste a lot of yarn to get them identical, and since they're for me, I really don't mind. And I think that adds character to socks when they don't look exactly the same. So I love these. Love, love, love. So I was really excited about finishing up these. And I'm thinking about doing some donation socks, maybe for my church, or maybe just to give away in a group. Every time I say giveaway, like my boyfriend's like, it's a giveaway to me. He likes my socks. But I just have more sock yarn than I will ever knit socks. I just like buying it. And I'm such a process crafter sometimes. I'm not always about the finished product. I like the adventure and that it just keeps my hands busy, which is really important for me. So I don't chew on my fingers when I'm anxious. And on my BAP rotation this time around is my Stardew Valley map by Boonia X Stitch, which I think you can find her on either Twitter and on spritestitch.com. I think, I'm not sure. I got the pattern so long ago that I don't remember where I found it. And I'm trying to find my tablet because I can show you a picture of what it'll look like when it's done. So if you don't know Stardew Valley, that's the Stardew Valley map. Well, the OG one, since when I started playing. That's the original map. It's changed so much now. There's so many patches coming to the game, which are great. I just got into some of the stuff today. So like I fixed Willie's boat and I'm like, where am I? So I have to like explore, really get there early and figure out what I'm doing. Anywho, you're here for the stitching. I'm not gonna take it out of the Q-snap just yet, but here I am. So I think I last worked on this at Stitch. Did I take this to New Jersey and work on it? Maybe, but I really did not have a lot of this green done. So I started all these little trees down here. I finished the little lake. So this is the home farm. And it's going so great. It's actually not as big as I thought it was going to be. I've passed the halfway mark going this way. So definitely going good. And I'm doing this on an 18 count, kind of like an oatmeal Ida that you get at Michael's or whatever, 2/1. So that is the progress on my Stardew Valley map that I really love. So I have another 10 hours left on this project. So you'll definitely see it again. It's coming back. And then I decided that I wanted to put all of my whips on one wheel. And instead of doing like a random Friday and do whatever shows up, even if it shows up multiple times, I am trying to hit all of my whips this time around. So as I spin, I mark off that I worked on that one, and then I'll spin again and work on something different, because I want to see if I can get to all of my projects, at least maybe by the end of the year, early next year. That would be really, really fun. And it's been great because it had me take out a project I haven't worked on in 3 years. So this coming up is my Jane Austen, I'm blanking, Stitch Along. This was supposed to be a Stitch Along 3 years ago. Works by Jane Austen. It's on a dark country, vintage dark country mocha, I think. I don't know. I think it's 18 count. The pattern or stitch along was by Eco Pans on Etsy. I haven't checked to see if you can still get it, but here I am. So this came up on my wheel, and I haven't worked on it in 3 years, and I realized how much I miss it and how beautiful the piece is. So I really, on vacation and partially at home, finished the other half of the little castle down here. I won't spoil what book that'll be, so we have Sense and Sensibility up here. And then another book is coming by. What do you think it might be? Oh, it is so cute though. And it's so simple. I really, really love this project. So I was sad to put it away. So when I spin it on my wheel, I give it a 5-hour rotation. And I'm sad to put it away, but it had its turn. Hopefully it doesn't come back out again, and it doesn't take 3 years for it to come back. So there's that piece. Then, let me see. Is that all my cross stitching? So that's all of my cross stitching. I'm going to go a little bit into, well, that was a finish, so that's why I did it first. I was going to say I did knitting. So I had 2 cross stitch updates. Now I have a quilting update. So I am working on the Minecraft quilt. This was a quilt along, but I didn't join it as a quilt along. I found it later on. I got really excited after I finished my first quilt a few years ago, and I wanted to work on something bigger. And of course, I'm like, go big or go home. I can't seem to work on anything small. So I'm making this enormous Minecraft quilt for my boyfriend, and he picked out all of the squares that he wants. I forget how many squares it'll be, but I did a rotation on it, and I finished 3 squares. It's kind of crazy how fast you can finish stuff. And I don't think I ever showed this on my video. So I'll show the other 2 that I did like 2 years ago. I don't know much about Minecraft, so I think this is the Steve one. And then, and this is by, oh my gosh, what's her name? Kelly Fanning Quilting? Kelly Fanning Quilt, I think. You can find her on Instagram. If you Google her name, it shows up. She's great. So many free quilting patterns and quilt-alongs. Here's a cow. So these 2 were the first ones that I made. And then my new ones that I did in this rotation. And I had to say, I'm a terrible sewer and I'm a terrible quilter. So I know that these things are not square. I'm trying not to freak out about it. I'm trying not to freak out that they're not exactly the same size. Like, I'm trying to stay chill about it. But I am freaking out. But beyond that, I'm having fun with the process. Here's a creeper. So cute. I'm like so proud of myself that I got like some of these parts to line up. Super proud. So the creeper was a new one. I suck at cutting fabric too, guys. I waste so much fabric with numbers. I suffer with number stuff a lot. Like they flip in my head. It's almost like a number dyslexia. And so, yeah, sometimes I waste fabric because I read the number wrong or backwards or missed part of it. And I can't think like economically, like if I should turn it. So I waste a ton. It's horrible. I save the scraps. Then I did an Enderman. He wanted a little purple light. See, I'm trying not to freak out like about this whole big thing hanging off. Like why? Why is that hanging off? But I'm not going to think about it right now. I think I'll make it work in the end. And then this one is definitely all kinds of wonky. But I tried because this one had the most like of cutting separate pieces, sewing them together, cutting them again into other pieces, and then re-sewing together. So this one came out all kinds of weird, but this is the blaze upside down. I think that's, yeah, this should be right. Blaze. It's definitely not square. I have like a huge chunk hanging out. I don't know, but I'm having a good time. Very cute. So that was that. I think the next ones that he picked for me to do are potion bottle, and grass block. So I have some fabric to buy for it first before I put it back on my project list. All right, and then my last whip is a knitting whip. A cute little bag, an Evertote bag from Carolyn. I love it. Like some of the cats have little party hats on. And I really bought it for the little ginger cat because I bought this around the time that my ginger cat passed, and I love this bag so much. This is the Rainbow Top by Francois Denoy. I hope I said that right. And I'm making this for Austin's sixth sister. Sorry. Just had dinner, so I'm a little burpy. It is in this Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel Cotton and Sunroom Sunday. So self-striping, but the stripes haven't been coming out even, so I really hope that's okay. I just can't. Alright, here we go. I'm almost done with the waist shaping. I'm so excited. So here goes. It's looking good. So these top parts, I have to, where's the pattern? Like you put them together at the end, or towards the end rather. And I'm going to be putting them together with this color, so I hope it'll look good. I'm not holding this the right way to like show me. So, yep, it's going. I'm almost to the bottom. And I'm hoping it'll be long enough for her. Like, I don't have her here to try it on. And she's very tall. But I think it'll be okay. I might do like an extra half of an inch at the bottom just in case. I kind of want to make one for myself. It hasn't been too hard. I have like the construction. And it's not, I think it was supposed to be in like a DK. Or 2 strands of fingering together. No, it's supposed to be DK. And I think I am, I mean, I met gauge, but you know, it's always weird, especially because it's not, it was supposed to be like 80% merino, 10% nylon, 10% cashmere. Like it's supposed to be a wool yarn for the project, and this one is not. Let me see. I think it's like a cotton. So I met gauge, but you know, like when you wash it, and I don't know yet how to adjust. So the yarn is 100% cotton. So I'm hoping it'll work out, and I'm hoping she'll like it. It is pretty. I feel like knitted, like some knitted cotton stuff is so pretty until you wash it, and then like it pills, and yeah, try not to think too much about it. And then I think I did have a new start, but I am going to save that for my next video just because I like the length of these videos. It's easier for me to edit, upload. So, you know, like a good 20 minutes. I think that is perfect for me. Makes things manageable. So that's it. I hope everyone is having a good August and enjoys the end of it. And happy September. I cannot believe how fast this year is going. I hope I hang in there with all of my apartment repairs and stuff going on, and I hope I'll see you guys soon when I start work, because I feel like looking at my videos, I always fall off when I start work. Like that's it. I hang in until like September, October, and then I'm gone. Like I just can't do it. I just get so overwhelmed. I get so stressed. Honestly, I get depressed and I just get really anxious. So yeah, it's a hard time for me. I'm like one of those teachers that really needs the summer to recharge. I do not work. I do not like try to make extra money on the side, even though I know that would be great for my savings and to be able to put more money in my retirement, but I just can't. I really need the downtime to really fully bounce back, because I just have not been fully bouncing back in recent years. And yeah, now all the stuff happening, my mom, and I definitely did not bounce back this summer. So I'm really hoping to not have a crazy year. I'm just hoping to have good students and not crazy. I hate to refer to them that way, but we've just been getting a lot of students that we just do not have the supports for, and it is really draining and sad and really super challenging. So I was like joking with my mom. I was like, could I just have a class that, you know, no child is throwing the furniture? I've had 3 years of a child throwing the furniture, and it's not their fault. Like, really, it isn't. They just need more support than we can provide. Whew. Okay. Go public schools. I really do truly believe in public schools, though, I have to say. Anyhow, hope everyone takes care, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.